So, the way you perceive a work of art will differ from the person next to you. It was spoken well by Brad Paisley. When you see a priceless French painting, I see a drunk naked girl. It's all in perception. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Today we're going to talk about body art, specifically the art of tattooing. The body itself is the ultimate canvas. A little bit of history on tattooing. The art of tattooing dates back to 2000 BC. The meanings of the tattoo vary through time. Otzi Iceman is the oldest found mummy with tattoos on his body, and he's 5,000 years old. He had 57 tattoos on his body, most of them over joints and kidneys, so they were all considered to be medicinal. 2,400 years ago, Russian mummies were found with animals, griffiths, monsters on them. They were thought to maybe have magical significance, as well as decorative, but overall they reflected status. In Japan and Germany, tattoos became punishment for crimes and were associated with prisoners and gangs. Today in Japan, they're still associated with gangs. Not much has changed there. World War II created a new popularity for tattoos. Soldiers and sailors bore allegiance to their women and to their country in the art on their skin. The introduction of the tattoo gun brought tattoos greater accessibility to people. They became cheaper, more people could get them, and they started to be associated with a lower class of person. The 60s changed this, though, with the hippie movement. Many people were getting peace signs, flowers, etc., bringing a greater acceptance to the art of tattooing and to society with it. And today, tattoos are widely accepted, not just for the elite, nor just for society's deviants. Tattooing is as individual as any piece of art for anybody today. So what are your perceptions? What are your perceptions of the people that have tattoos? Do you group them as deviants? Do you see them all as bikers, gang members, scum of society? I think we should allow ourselves the ability to think with an open mind. Most of us who have adorned our bodies relish the glances and stares spoken by Holly Tuesday from Skin and Ink magazine. My personal opinion is that many of these glances are from those who wish they had the guts to exert their own personality in such a beautiful way. That itself was spoken by Holly. Tattooing may be a sign of rebellion, the memory of a loved one, a show of allegiance. For whatever reason, there is no greater commitment to something than to embed it into your skin. The skin itself is a beautiful canvas. The contours of the muscles, the pigment of the skin, the structure of the bones, they all add to the individuality of the canvas. A more original work of art you will never find. The simplicity of one or two tattoos, for all to see, speak often of who the bearer is. The erotic sensuousness of a tattoo that peeks out from a waistline, a collar, or the edge of a lady's skirt. It's a bit tantalizing to us, but probably reserved for somebody special. Yet intended to create a bit of mystery. Dare you ask about that tattoo? A sleeve is a fully covered arm. It's a display to share with us all. The body covered, the art is beautiful. Usually one piece flows into another. Often meaning eludes us unless we strike a conversation. But believe me, there is usually a meaning. All art has meaning. All art has its own form of beauty. Our perception of the art is what creates our judgment of the canvas. So I'll conclude this by asking you to keep an open mind the next time you see the biker. Maybe take a second look at the lady stocking the shelves in the grocery store with tattoos up and down her arms. Not everyone wants to share their story, but sometimes it is worth asking, what is the significance of your art?